his medical expenditures can be paid for by her one outfit. As Meg disregards her father in his final days, tensions among Americans rise. Thomas Jr. has just launched a fundraising website for Thomas Markle with a $40,000 target. Thomas is the father of a girl who is rich. This is the website's description line. "Hello, my name is Thomas Michael Jr., and I'm here to gather money to pay for my dad's medical expenses. My father, Thomas Markle Sr., had 2 heart attacks a number of years ago, and he also had a stroke in May 2022 that affected his speech. He is recovering well thanks to a stroke of luck, that was all. He continues to get better over time, and I take him to speech therapy and other appointments every week. I took it upon myself to start this fundraising effort for my father since he is a very proud guy with an amazing life story, and I wanted to help him reduce his stress. In addition, because he has never asked for assistance, my father has spent his whole life doing unselfish acts of love and support to children and the homeless. If we could make his rehabilitation stress-free, my family and I would be deeply moved and humbled." In the interim, Thomas Michael Jr., the Daily Mail said that Markle donned approximately £300,000 worth of clothing and jewels over the course of 6 days during the Invictus Games. 12 ensembles were worn over the course of 5 days. If a prize was won more than once, the total cost of each item was only taken into account once, $115.25. Remember that she is wearing inexpensive clothing and being relatable. Brands in 5 days for a business trip to help a charity. She carried 3 different bags and wore 3 different sets of sunglasses. One of Meghan's dresses could be able to cover her father's medical expenses. Funny how nobody ever brings up the fact that she could easily cover his medical expenses. She could repay him for his college tuition, as well as for all the money he loaned her over the years when she was just starting out in show business, and that would be more than enough to cover his medical expenses. This man did nothing wrong to her. It is a disgrace that anybody should have to spend their final days drowned in medical bills, much less a narcissistic father who raised his daughter into a billionaire with no help from her and claimed she took his money. She borrowed money from her father at some point, according to her brother and sister, but she never paid him back, and as a result, her father's debt increased. Several American users wrote remarks for me. Even if she can only see things through her own beady myopic little narcissist eyes, can't she at least understand how bad it is for image and compassionate reputation to neglect the father in this way? Even if she only helped them to boost the profile, it'd be much better than neglecting and ignoring him in his final days for both of them. She is twisted, disgusting and scum. Thomas Markle Jr. was recently interviewed by Jen over at Real Housewives and made an intriguing statement. "It's the British media, its unconscious bias so nasty to me. My father, being as ailing as he is, will spend the rest of his life being less than never good enough for his narcissistic daughter." He said that the ILPU instructed her father to disown Thomas and Samantha in order to receive an invitation to the war wedding. "No, she is unquestionably the most horrible of beings," Michael Sr. said. "He incurs debt to sustain her, yet she is unable to raise even $1 to help him when he is in need."